Hi guys, this is Tamara, your favorite spy 007. And this video is more so geared towards the new Naturalistas. Those of you who just recently done your big chops. Um, this was sparked by a question that my daughter brought up as to, why people that are still in the beginning stages of their journey or have been on their journey for several years do a second big chop. And a couple of the videos that she watched, um, there were people that, in a state of frustration, did a second big chop, and then after they did it, regretted doing it. Um, and she says, "Mommy, why did they do that?" She says, "Did they give up too easily?" And I said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "You don't know what it's like to walk in somebody else's shoes, and what that person might have been going through, and maybe they just needed a drastic change, something to signify a drastic change in their lives, or maybe they weren't happy with the way their hair journey was going." But she says, but the people that they haven't been on it long, she says they really didn't give their hair a chance to show what it can do. And that kind of struck a chord with me because she just turned 13, so she hasn't been in this world for a very long time. But sometimes she can be very insightful. And I thought about it, and I thought back to my beginning stages, which I wish I had known about YouTube in the beginning. I did my big chop completely on impulse because I was so sick of my damaged, relaxed hair, and that I just could not, for the life of me, get it to grow the way I wanted it to. And I was just like, I had seen some other people go natural, had never taken the time to talk to them about it, to find out what was involved or what they used or what the process was. You know me, it was just like fly by the seat of your pants. In retrospect, kind of what they did in the beginning, um, and then left kind of hanging out there in the wind because I had no clue what to do. I had no point of reference. And so it was just a lot of trial and error. And in the beginning, I started to get to the point where I was regretting that I had done it. But what was I going to do about it? It was already done. By that time, cut, hair, discarded. Wasn't like I could glue it back on my head anyway. So it was what it was. I had to embrace it, whether I liked it or not. But in the embracing of it came the fact that I had to force myself to learn about it, research it, things that I should have done prior, now doing after the fact. And the more I learned about it, and the more I got on to what was working, and what my hair needed, and and I started seeing the growth. Complete 180. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And from that day on, never regretted my decision. Now, this is not to say the hair journey has been perfect, because there were days that I absolutely loved my hair, and days that I absolutely wanted to trade it in for a new model. But thinking back to what my daughter just said, and I'm glad I did this because I had thought about going back to relaxer. When I started seeing a little bit of growth, and I thought about what my daughter said, and I'm glad I gave my hair a chance to show me what it could do. And it has surprised me to no end. I'm so pleased with it, and it showed up and showed out. And I'm very happy with the growth, the health, um, the versatility of it all. I mean, even my own mother, she didn't like it when I cut my hair all off, but now she actually let all of her relaxed hair grow out over the years. Um, so she doesn't have to do the transition. She's already got, she may have that much of relaxed ends, but you know, like that length of natural hair that she just keep. But my mother likes to wear wigs, so she just keeps her hair in plaits. So dating yourself back in the day, up under her wigs. But hair is very long, very 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 long. And when she sees my hair, she's like, "Oh, can I get my hair like that? I want my hair like that. I want my hair full," because my mother's hair is very fine. And I told her, I said, using some of these products might help you to get some of that fullness back. And I just recently did her hair in two-strand twist, and she loves that. She loves that. Um, the fact that when she wants to just wear her hair, she can slap on one of her favorite caps. But then again, she can still wear her favorite wigs. Um, and still have her hair in a protective style. So she has now come to embrace and love what she did in the beginning because she didn't understand what I was doing, and that was because I didn't understand what I was doing. So to those of you considering it, I say do the research. It will benefit you. Look at these videos. There's a whole community out here on YouTube. Wealth of information to guide you in the right direction. And I also missed out on documenting the first 2 years, so to speak, of my journey because I didn't even know people were out here until this year, actually, earlier this year, that people were even actually doing this. So, my hair journey, I mean, I have a few pictures along the way, not a lot, but, still enough to show you where I started to where I am now. Um, but I wish I'd known. Because and that's why I'm glad I now get to live vicariously through my daughter who's doing it, um, and in documenting her journey and bringing you the videos on her as, she progresses. And, but, when you get to that stage of, either you're not liking the length, you seem to be stuck at a length, when is my hair going to grow? When is my hair going to grow? Please do not become one of the clock watchers. Everybody's hair grows at a different pace. Everybody's hair grows at a different rate. Um, Everybody's hair texture is different. No two people are the same because that's not the way God created us. Um, just concentrate on getting your hair to the best healthy stage possible, and the growth will come. And you'll be surprised when you stop watching it. Like I say, watch pot never boils. When you stop watching your hair looking for the growth, guess what? That's when you notice your hair is growing. And people would always come up to me and say, "Well, what are you doing to your hair? What are you doing to your hair?" And I'm like, nothing. Because I really didn't know about protective styles. I didn't really know about styling it. It was just like this all the time. But it was growing. And people were like, "Well, what are you doing? What are you doing? How are you getting it?" And I'm sitting there like, people, what else does my hair have to do other than sit on my head and grow at this point? I'm not doing anything special to it. And then on the few occasions where I would blow it out, people would just fall out because I have shrinkage so bad that you never could really tell how long my hair was until I, in fact, blew it out. So that shocked people. And then I have now seen there are so many people, especially at my church, who have now gone through the big chop and quietly coming on the bandwagon and doing the transitioning thing, and now that they're seeing how my hair has blossomed, and where they might have been intimidated before, having seen me go through it and seen me do it, now they're just more inspired to do it. But I'm saying, when you get to those awkward stages, I mean, we all go through the whole thing of dealing with the fairy knots, the single strand knots, those days where our hair just doesn't want to cooperate. And it may not be our hair, it may be the products. So the trial and error of finding what works for your hair. In the beginning, it can be a little daunting until you hit your stride, until you lock in what works. You know what your hair needs, you know how much it needs, when it needs it, and it will come. Like my daughter says, give your hair a chance. Give it the opportunity and the time to show you what it is capable of. And I have no doubt in my mind that you will be more than pleased with the results, and be glad that you stuck to your guns and you stuck it out, and that you didn't go back to using relaxers, um, and that you stayed with it. I mean, it's a dedication. It's a dedication. When you're so used to having lived life the other way, you have to rededicate yourself to what you were given, you were naturally born with. And I just think if you put your mind to it, the results will be there for you. So if I can be of encouragement to anybody, please feel free to inbox me, answer any questions that you might have. Like I said, I can only share what my journey has been. Um, if there's anything you'd like to see, anything like you would like to see discussed, questions you might have, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. So that's pretty much it. And good luck with your journey. Good luck with your hair. Um, our hair is amazing. In this state, or when we blow it out, our hair is amazing, and it's amazing to just watch it. Be what it's intended to be. Um, so thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your thoughts. Um, Letting me know that you like my videos lets me know that I have something positive to bring to the table, which has always been my point of reference and my goal, and to encourage other people. It's a wonderful thing to do. It's a beautiful thing to do. I love the shirt that I made, which I'll show it maybe in another video, that says "Natural Beauty," and that's what it is, natural beauty. And I've embraced it, and I'm hoping that you will too. So again, rate, comment, and subscribe. Love you. Talk to you later in the next video. Bye-bye.